Welcome to episode 6 of YouTube Millionaire. If you haven't seen any of the previous episodes yet, I highly recommend you watch at least episode 1 before watching this episode so you understand what this series is all about. Looking at the active channels now on the channel tracker, we first of all have AstralPhaser, which was the most active channel this month with 21 new videos, although 3 of them were just chat alert warnings and are now unlisted. Most of the videos were new episodes of my Super Mario 64 Let's Play, which I recorded in bulk on cooler rainy days, as those hot 47 degrees Celsius summer days in Sydney were way too hot to record on. Basically, I recorded 3 episodes at a time, back to back with no pauses whatsoever, and as one episode ended, I went straight into the next. I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play Super Mario 64. G'day and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64. Okay, this is the moment of truth. This has to be it. The moment of truth was a lie. This is so unfair. My goal is to start gaming through the Ages Phase 2 in March, so getting this Let's Play done is my top priority at the moment, and luckily we're almost finished the main story. In an attempt to spice these episodes up, I modified my voice when reading character scripts, which certainly sounded interesting. Anyway.
Who walk here? You're so strong. You'll rule ancient pyramid for today. Now take Star of Power. We sleep darkness.
Oh boy, it's not looking good for Peach. She's still trapped somewhere inside the walls. Please, Mario, you have to help her. Did you know that there are enemy worlds inside the walls? Yep, it's true.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory.
Behind every wall, there's another world.
Anyway, although these voices have been hit with comments possibly recommending I shouldn't do them, so I don't know whether or not I'll continue doing the voices in future. Also, I got 2 new fan funding donations this month on AstralPhaser. A kid from the UK sent me $2.68 and Victor Tran sent me $11.18. Do note they sent a little more than that, however YouTube took some of the profit out. So thank you guys so much for your donations. You and previous donators will be added to an official top 10 donator scoreboard, which I'll reveal at the end of this episode. Anyway, the big thing this month on AstralPhaser and the main topic of this episode is the new AstralPhaser chats, which also have the word OSFirstTimer in the title for those who know me from that channel too. Basically, a lot of people want to talk to me on Skype, so I thought it would be a good idea to do this as a group and make videos out of it because a lot of people end up asking me the same questions. Although, when I first started the chat, I never expected that this would be the first question asked.
You like soup?
Soup is not my, what you would call it, favourite, but some soups can be good. Many more questions were asked, but sometimes things became a little chaotic. Does anybody here use more than one monitor?
I do.
Yeah, I see what we mean about so many people here.
I'm just gonna put this out there. I reckon for next time you should probably limit the amount of people that are in the room, because
I am right now.
Yeah.
That's 199 people limit.
So in the second chat, I went down the list of everyone in the voice channel and got them to introduce themselves one by one. Next up we've got William, and we know him from What the Heck Just Happened. He's from New Zealand, I believe.
Yes.
Although I think I need to work on my intros. So who are you and what are you doing here?
Well, I don't really need to explain who I am, but
Next up we've got the Random Melon. So who's this random dude? First of all with Abby, who are you? And yeah, it's nice to meet you. That was the weirdest conversation starter. Hi there.
Hi.
Next up to Dancing Pants. Hi there. Hi. What do you do? Hi Hunter, anything happened recently you want to share with us?
Not much.
Not much? Okay. Yeah, I know, it's when you put on the spot, suddenly everything that you've been through in life becomes not much. Anyway, who are you and like how did you get here?
Magic.
I guess yeah, if you ask a silly question, you get a silly answer, so thanks for that. Someone also mentioned why beginning of the year profits on YouTube via advertising can be lower than usual.
yeah, January is generally thought the worst month because that's when advertisers have spent all their budgets previously on previous months because they're trying to get holiday season sales and stuff.
These chats are a great way to connect with fans as well as hear their opinions. For example, the excitement behind Phase 2 of Gaming Through the Ages next month.
Phase 2!
And the disappointment with me discontinuing the Let's Explore channel. You're looking at Let's Explore being discontinued pretty soon, I'm sorry. Oh wait, I haven't officially announced that on YouTube Millionaire yet. We'll get to that soon. Anyway, in the first chat, a fake Victor Tran popped up.
I wonder if Victor Tran was on this show.
Be nice if Victor Chan came.
Oh, before Victor Tran! Oh, there he is! Speaking of the devil!
But later, a few familiar YouTubers from my channels were able to make it to these chats, such as Mighty Eagle 73. We might move on to the famous Mighty Eagle 73, as you
I'm
will...
not as famous as Victor Tran, but okay.
Last up, we've got one of the most famous people. What is this person we've got here at the bottom?
Hello, you probably know me as Victor Tran. I'm in my room, right?
Yeah.
There's no air conditioning and it's about 41 degrees.
Oh, that's
And the winner of the official January 2017 Victor Tran Challenge, it's Dekyar.
Hello.
Great to have you here. How's the Victor Tran Challenge going on your channel?
It's going well. I haven't uploaded that many videos, but I'm hoping to have some going up soon, so get ready for that.
Are you getting more BVT comments than proper comments?
I'm actually getting this pretty much balanced because I find some of the people that are commenting BBT are actually commenting about the video too.
Awesome, that's good.
Which
That's
is
what we
quite
want with the
interesting.
Victor Tran Challenge. It's not just to say BVT, it's to also check out other people's content. That is the goal of the Victor Tran Challenge. And also to promote Victor Tran, because he needs to be promoted at all times.
To promote me. Wow, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Even Michael, the lead developer of ShiftOS, made it to the first chat.
I've been thinking back into the old days of OSFirstTimer, back when you had a forum on osfirsttimer.freeforums.com or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever plan on bringing that back?
No.
And my second question is, what do you plan to do for your next OSFirstTimer video?
I'd like to say a special thanks to WowMum98, Victor Tran, and the Random Melon for helping moderate these chats as well as manage the rotations. The Random Melon also came up with a very good suggestion that I'll be trying out next month.
Would you ever consider opening up like a Patreon? Like, with all the subscribers you have and stuff, I mean, you might get something off a Patreon.
I prefer the knowing that my viewers are viewing my videos without feeling like they have to do all these donations.
But you see, they don't have to pay. That's what you can say. They don't have to, but if they really want to, they can. That's the kind of thing.
We then had a chat about potential Patreon ideas, which I compiled into a draft that we later reviewed and discussed in further chats. We could add things to this, we could modify this.
I'm thinking maybe like exclusive like rewards, like exclusive wallpapers.
Stick around to the end of this episode to find out more about the Patreon that I'll be launching next month, and be sure to join in on the chats if you haven't already. A Discord link will be in the description. Anyway, moving away from AstralPhaser now, on the OSFirstTimer channel I made 2 new videos. The first video involved Diana coding in Visual Basic, as suggested by Mighty Eagle 73, who donated $10 last month on AstralPhaser. A high Patreon reward will allow people to choose operating systems and advanced tasks for Diana to try out next month. Overall, Diana needed a lot of help with this episode, and I gave her a little tutorial to start things off. This is the blue button. If button 2 is clicked, you want to do the same thing. I'm just going to copy and paste that, but everything's going to be blue
instead of
easy. Next up, due to the lack of destruction videos recently, I gave Diana the chance to destroy Windows XP with Bonzi Buddy, memes, and Spy Sheriff. This video was very popular and had over 9,000 views within the first 20 hours of being uploaded.
Hello there! OSFirstTimer is the best.
Yes! There we go!
Yes,
Yes, you are correct.
So Spy Sheriff is supposed to be a fake virus scanner.
Oh, it's found all the Bonza buddies. And it's all Bonza buddies. So the spyware has actually really detected a threat, which is the Bonza buddy. Oh, it doesn't go over him, look.
Yeah, he Bonsai Buddy is so
There we
he
go,
conquers
Bonza
all.
buddy. We love you.
You made a love out of error messages around Bonsai Buddy. Moving on to how to quickly now, you'll notice I only made 2 videos for it, as AstralPhaser took up a lot of my time this month. My first tutorial explained a quick way to use and switch between virtual desktops and Windows 10, while the second tutorial taught you how to recover deleted files, even off formatted drives, although I did warn that most recovered files would be corrupted. As you can see, it managed to recover a ton of files, and although some of them work, you may notice you get errors when trying to open most of them, as the files are corrupted and partially overwritten. Also, Travis sent me a potential new How to Quickly banner to replace the old one. Do you guys think I should keep the old one or apply this new one? Express your opinion in the comments. OSFT Historic Vlogs got 7 new videos this month. The most popular one was part 2 of looking at the applications I made around 2010. Eat a Fly, Go Hypo, and Mega Jump Forward 6 spaces, so you can write your own things here, which is pretty cool. And anyway, you make your own board games, so let's open up Blackpad. So you put your notes here now. Look, listen to this. So the idea of this game is I'm actually starting it from the reverse, but you're supposed to start off with a bunch of atoms, join the atoms together, and you've got to know which atoms, you know, combine to make certain molecules. So breaks them all apart like that, and as you can see, this is a system now because we've broken the organism, human male, up into its systems. I also uploaded a new time-lapse of Manly Beach at 2 different speeds with experimental sound. There was also footage of a stream of bats flying above me 3 years ago, a video of me replacing a hard drive, and some raw behind-the-scenes footage from the Sony AX100 review I did a couple of years ago. Next up, I've got some sad news. I made my last episode of Let's Explore this month, which involved walking past a rural fire station and seeing a lot of untouched land. Let's Explore was one of my favourite channels to make videos for, but sadly, the walking locations have become way too far to walk to now. In order to continue the series, I would need to use public transport, which would result in the episodes costing more to make than they actually earn. So Let's Explore is now being moved from the active to the discontinued channels section. Lance from Let's Explore UK made a video about this, calling these days the post-Philip era.
The pioneer might be gone. The whole community spirit still lays in our hands.
The community that Lance built up around my Let's Explore concept is still going strong, with the Let's Explore wiki he created and the Let's Explore Discord chat. So be sure to check out those if you're a fan of Let's Explore, and if you're making your own Let's Explore series, be sure to add it to the wiki. But hey, apparently my Let's Explore journey hasn't ended. Mighty Eagle 73, who also lives in Sydney, has decided to continue my Let's Explore series on his own channel, picking up the same exact location where I left off. This is my final words now. Goodbye.
In Philip's episode, he gave you 3 choices. A is over there, B over here, and C over there.
He has already made the first episode, or should I say, episode 14 on his channel, with even the same thumbnail format as my series. The content is also the same content you know and love, such as dogs barking, feeling awkward when cars pull up near you.
I don't want people to just look at random people, there's people driving cars over everywhere to just look at me and stuff. I'm a weirdo, I know. But you know what? Oh crap. This guy's stopping. Okay, let's go. Oh good, there's no one behind me.
And of course, mixed up on-the-spot speech that hasn't been edited out.
It's actually pretty polluted. But there's a nice place to soak up some nice air. This is like a church or anything in the middle of nowhere. Here's a bus stop where I could catch a train to. Let me just see the timetable here. 178. Yeah, that's the train that I caught over here, but...
So if you want to continue the never-ending journey through Australia, be sure to subscribe to Mighty Eagle 73 and watch the rest on his channel. He may even get some of his friends to join him on his journey. With that being said, however, don't go unsubscribing from Let's Explore just yet. I've decided to give hope to those who like any of my discontinued channels by adding a new revival rule. If any of the discontinued channels reach 10,000 subscribers, they'll instantly be revived as active channels. No questions asked. So if that makes you feel better, mentally imagine that the discontinued section is actually the idea bin section, so at least these channels have at least some chance of revival in the future. Moving on to the amazing ShiftOS now, Michael and the other developers are doing a great job. Rylan gained upload access to the ShiftOS channel and has started making videos too.
We have Christmas colors, non-existent Q&As, and a place to actually download ShiftOS.
Victor Tran has become famous yet again as Michael made a ShiftOS skin based on the shell, which is a desktop environment for the Shell OS, which was made by, you guessed it, Victor Tran.
It is written for Linux, tested on Arch Linux, and it is made by Victor Tran, the person who basically leads the Victor Tran palette.
Michael has also made a tutorial on how to script in Lua within ShiftOS.
Go to where you saved it, and you'll see it has a little 2 windows icon on the file. This means you can execute it by double clicking. These 4 lines of code got executed and text got written to the console.
And finally, for the big announcement, Michael has started up ShiftOS Hangouts, which allows fans to discuss the development of ShiftOS live with Michael and the other devs.
Okay, we have a question from Silly Kid Loons. Is there gonna be ShiftOS virus? And can we make programs for ShiftOS?
Yes and yes.
Also, ShiftOS got to 1,000 subscribers, so congratulations on that achievement. It's also great to see the new chat engine in-game working with the live-streamed Hangouts. And no, Michael didn't steal the idea from my weekly chats to chat with his audience. He actually made the first ShiftOS hangout a few hours before I did the first AstralPhaser chat. ShiftOS may even be getting a Patreon soon, so you can donate to Michael and the other developers in exchange for possible rewards such as in-game characters being named after you, having skins from your favourite operating system added to ShiftOS, or choosing an Apple game of your choice made from scratch added to ShiftOS. So keep an eye out for that in the future. Next up, the channel you're watching right now, YouTube Millionaire, which like usual got one new video this month. Popularity is definitely rising as episode 5 already has around 2,000 views, and the channel is quickly approaching its 1,000th subscriber. As for the other semi-active channels, no new videos this month, but I have got plans for some new videos on clickbait next month. And of course the discontinued channels continue to sit sadly in their little box until they can be revived again by reaching 10,000 subscribers. Anyway, it's now time to check out how many new subscribers, views and cash my channel's got this month. AstralPhaser gained over 100 new subscribers this month, and mainly due to donations, it was a huge earner. OSFirstTimer gained 900 new subscribers this month. I wonder if it'll be able to get 1,000 next month. How to quickly finally reach the 1,000 subscriber milestone, and already it's on its way to 2,000 subscribers. OSFTVlogs is continuing to be a high earner, mainly due to it being a lifestyle look at the OSFirstTimer family. ShiftOS was the second channel to reach 1,000 subscribers this month. Congratulations! YouTube Millionaire looks like it's about to reach the 1,000 subscriber milestone as well. Terrified Mum's growth continues to move at snail's pace, but it did reach 7,000 subscribers this month. What the Heck Just Happened isn't really performing fantastically, but of course it has been heavily neglected. Clickbait did what I predicted and got 150 subs from the advertisement on the last YouTube Millionaire episode. The discontinued channels experienced lower growth than last month, and at this rate, it's unlikely they'll reach 10,000 subscribers in my lifetime. Anyway, in total for the month, I've earned $85.95 in the Australian currency. That's enough to spend a night in a room at a Rosa Motel in Coffs Harbour with 95 cents left over. The average hotel room in Australia costs over $150 per night, so if you're strapped for cash, motels can be a great option. This one includes a picnic area, barbecue grill, an outdoor pool, and even free Wi-Fi in some public areas. Of course, renting a furnished one-bedroom apartment for a month is always going to give you better per-day value, so for a longer holiday, I'd recommend renting a furnished one-bedder unit for a month instead. Now onto the Victor Tran challenge, which channel hopped to It's Deckyard's channel last month when he won the challenge while it was on my channels. Do note that It's Deckyard's subscriber count has increased by over 50 this month since the challenge started, although from the spreadsheet it appears that a lot less people participated this time around. Regardless, the winner was Bearsaw, so be sure to go sub to his channel that currently has no videos on it, but hopefully as a result of this challenge he'll make some videos, otherwise the challenge will just be transferred to somebody in second place. Oh, and be sure to congratulate Victor Tran for reaching 100 subscribers this month. He even made a video about it. Now onto the Patreon I just set up, which allows viewers to be rewarded in various ways by donating. Nobody has donated yet, as I haven't advertised it until right now, and it was only made just yesterday. The Patreon is active from now though, so take a look at those rewards, and if you're interested, feel free to donate. Higher level rewards give you everything available in the lower ranks as well, so don't play to multiple ranks. Next episode I'll go into more details about explaining the ranks and show you guys how many people donated to each rank. Patreon profit will be counted towards YouTube Millionaire, so that should help me achieve my goal and help me continue making YouTube videos. The link to the Patreon will be in the description. Now as a non-Patreon reward, solely for those who have and will donate to me via the fan funding button on AstralPhaser, I have added a special top 10 donators scoreboard that we'll take a look at the end of each episode. Once your name is on the scoreboard, it remains there until 10 people have donated a higher value than you during their lifetime, so new donations increase your previous score. Do note that your score is based on the amount I receive, not the amount you donate, as YouTube takes a slight portion of the donation. If you do donate via fan funding on AstralPhaser though, please email me at 12padams@gmail.com with your YouTube username and amount donated, as your YouTube username is not shown to me when you donate. Patreon donations do not count towards this scoreboard. This is simply a way to acknowledge the non-Patreon supporters, and as you can see, yet again the famous Victor Tran is here, coming in first place right at the top of the scoreboard. Well, at least he would have been in first position if Mighty Eagle 73 didn't get competitive. Let me explain what happened using their full donation figures to keep it simple. Basically, last month Mighty Eagle 73 decided to donate $10, and this month Victor Tran donated $12. Neither of the two were aware of the donators' high score list at the end of these episodes when they donated. When I received Victor Tran's donation, I joked about how he seems to be everywhere in YouTube Millionaire and across all my channels, dominating absolutely everything, including the new donator high score list. I also mentioned to Mighty Eagle 73 that he's starting to become more famous now on YouTube Millionaire, even coming second place on the high score list. He then wanted to dominate the high score list and donated an extra $5 to get to the top of the list, while lying to Victor Tran by telling him that he donated $3. He predicted that Victor Tran would secretly donate an extra $1 to get to the top of the list, but it wouldn't matter anyway because Mighty Eagle 73 would still be ahead. Turns out things didn't go as expected though, and Victor Tran secretly donated an extra $3 on his own accord. Both these cheeky YouTubers told me to keep donation secrets from each other, but in the end they'd actually both donated a total of $15. Donating different amounts though results in YouTube taking out different amounts of profit, so who actually won here based on the final figures? Well, by pure coincidence, after calculating their donations once YouTube had taken out their portion, the amount still ended up being exactly the same. So sorry Mighty Eagle 73, you couldn't quite beat Victor Tran at the donation challenge, but hey, you tied in first place with someone who has a challenge named after them, which is pretty challenging, so you should still feel victorious here. Anyway, this episode of YouTube Millionaire has now come to an end. Be sure to watch the next episode next month to find out how Patreon worked out for me. I predict I'll get around 10 people on Patreon by April, but who knows how many will join. Comment with your guess before March 5th and let's see who guesses the closest. See you next time on YouTube Millionaire.